Hi everyone, welcome to my class today. We have a mandala flow, and if you've never done a mandala flow before, it's a really fun way to move from the front to the back of your mat, and it creates this nice yin and yang sort of feeling. And if you've never done it and you don't know what to expect, then you're gonna love it. It's gonna be really nice and flowy. So let's get on the mat and get into it. Okay, we'll start today by sitting on your knees. I'm sitting up on a block underneath my bum, but really just finding a comfortable seat here. Welcome to my assistant for the day, Barney. So sitting up nice and tall, you can close down your eyes and take a few breaths to settle into this practice today. Taking a moment to notice how you're feeling in your body. Notice how you're feeling in your emotional and mental bodies as well. Just taking a few mindful moments before we start to move. And with your next few breaths, I invite you to set an intention for this session. Just noticing what comes up for you, thinking about how you hope to feel at the end of this practice. Take a deep breath in. Full exhale, release. Next breath in, gently blink your eyes open, lift your arms up, gaze towards your thumbs, and exhale, palms together at heart center, sealing in that intention. From here, drop your right hand to the mat and inhale, lift the left arm up and overhead, finding a gentle side bend. Keeping the lower ribs tucked in, turning on the core. Chest nice and open, shoulders gently tugging away from the ears, and gaze can be up underneath that left arm. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, heading right in to the other side. Hi, Barney. Left hand on the ground. Inhale, lifting the right arm up and overhead. Nice side bend on that right side. Spiraling the chest open. Gaze can come up underneath that right arm. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, release back to center. Bring your hands to interlace in front of you, pushing the palms towards the wall in front of you. Take a deep breath in, find a gentle back bend, open your chest, lift your chin slightly, and then exhale, round your spine, moving your arms towards the front. Take a few more with your own breath. Big breath in. And exhale. One last time. Deep breath in. Exhale, round. Inhaling back to center. Take your right hand now to the outside of the left knee. Left hand can swim behind you, planting behind your spine. Gentle twist big inhale here. And exhale, gently twisting from your core, bringing that neck and chin around last. So mostly twisting from the center of the body. Take one more breath in. Exhale, twist a little deeper. And inhale, release to center. Take it to the other side. Left hand on the outside of that right knee. Right hand plants behind the spine. Deep inhale to lengthen tall. Exhale to twist. Take a few more like this with your own breath. One more breath in. Stay for the exhale, twist a little deeper. And inhale to center. Meet me now in a child's pose. So you can remove your block if you have it. Turn to the long ways of your mat if you're not there. Knees spread wide. Arms walking out front. Letting your head rest. Chest settling towards the mat. Taking a moment here to breathe. Feeling that nice release in your shoulders. Your next inhale, you can slowly walk yourself back up. And we'll meet in our tabletop position, taking a few cat-cows. So inhale, lifting the chest, dropping the belly. Exhale, tucking the tailbone, rounding the spine. Take some with your own rhythm, with your own breath. And then take another if you'd like. Otherwise, if you're ready, tuck your toes, lift your hips. We'll all meet in a downward facing dog. So first downward dog of the practice. Setting up your foundation, so fingertips are spread nice and wide. Arms are strong and long. Inner creases of the elbows reaching towards the front of the room. Legs are strong. Heels are reaching towards the ground. Generous bend in the knees for this first one if you'd like. Keeping the tailbone tilted up towards the sky. Core is nice and strong and engaged. Shoulders gently tugging away from the ears. Feel free to find a little movement if you'd like. Then we'll come into a little bit of stillness for a few breaths here. Take a deep breath in as you come onto your tiptoes. And exhale, take some tiptoe steps towards the front of your mat, finding yourself in a forward fold. Reaching for opposite elbows, letting yourself hang nice and heavy, finding a release in the spine and the head. Maybe rocking side to side if that feels good. Maybe shaking your head loose a little. Go ahead and drop the elbows and really slowly, mindfully start to roll yourself all the way up into a standing position. Take your time. Once you're at the top, roll your shoulders back. You're on your back body a few times. Open the chest, open the palms to the front of the room, and we'll stand in this nice mountain pose for one breath in. Big exhale. Next breath in, we'll lift the arms up overhead. Exhale to swan dive. Find a forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back, take a vinyasa with knees lifted or lowered, your choice. Exhale to the belly or chaturanga. Inhale to your back bend. And exhale, we'll all meet in downward facing dog. We're going to start our mandala flow now. So we'll start with the right leg. Inhale, lift that right leg high, hips stay squared. Exhale, step the right foot to the right thumb, drop the back knee. Next, inhale, we'll come up, lifting the arms up overhead, finding a steeple grip with the hands, so pointer fingers reaching towards the sky, fingers are interlaced. We'll inhale here, open the chest, bending even deeper into that front knee. And exhale, plant the hands. We'll take a breath in here, finding that bend, that lunge. And exhale, finding a half splits. Pause here for a moment. Keeping that right toe flexed. Take a deep breath in. Next, exhale, we'll come forward, plant the left hand, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. We'll inhale, reach that right arm up overhead for a nice, easy twist. Another big inhale here to open the chest. Exhale, come onto the outside of both feet as you drop the hips down and reach that right arm back behind you. Nice hip opening stretch. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, coming back through to your lunge. We're gonna lift that back knee and then turn to face the long ways of your mat as we find Skandasana on the right side. So if this is too intense for you, you can keep the hands on the ground. If you have it in your practice today, you can lift your hands to heart center. Core is nice and strong. We'll take a breath in here. Exhale, drop your hands if they're not already dropped. Lift your hips and we'll find a nice forward fold. So wide-legged forward fold. Take a deep breath in here. And on your exhale, we'll start to walk the hands towards the back of the mat now. Keep the back heel planted on the ground, and we'll inhale, coming up into our warrior two stance. So both feet planted firmly, core is nice and engaged, arms are extended out long. We'll take a deep breath in here. Exhale, lift left arm up and back, finding a nice reverse warrior. Take one more deep breath in here, bending a little further into the left leg. And on the exhale, spiraling the hands back to the earth. Step left foot back to meet the right. Take a vinyasa of your choice here, knees lifted or lowered. Lifting up to the back bend of your choice, cobra or up dog. And exhale, we find ourselves in downward dog, now facing the back of the mat. So we're going to do this sequence again on the same side, but now just facing the other way. So inhale, three-legged dog, lifting the right leg. Exhale, stepping right foot to right thumb, dropping the left knee. We'll inhale, come up, Anjaneyasana, steeple grip with the hands. Next, inhale, open the chest, lift the gaze. Exhale, dropping your hands to frame the foot. We'll inhale here, bending deep. Exhale, finding that half splits, Hanumanasana. Deep breath in. Exhale as you come forward, plant the left hand, lift the left knee. Inhale, open right arm up to the sky, easy twist. Take another deep inhale. Exhale, coming onto the outside edge of both feet as you drop the hips, sending that right arm back in space. Deep breath in. Exhale, as you come back through, drop your hands, and then start to find Skandasana on that right side. So pivoting to the long ways of your mat once again. So again, you can keep your hands planted on the mat. You can lift them up into a prayer pose. I know I'm not facing you, but just listening to the sound of my voice. We'll take a deep breath in here. Exhale, drop your hands, lift your hips, plant your feet. We'll find a wide-legged forward fold. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, walking back to the front of the mat now. We will keep that back heel down. As you inhale, lift the arms up, reaching out, finding our warrior two. Gaze out over the left hand. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lifting left arm up and back, finding a nice reverse warrior. Deep breath in. Exhale, planting your hands, stepping left foot back to meet the right, finding your vinyasa. We'll all meet in downward facing dog now, again at the top of your mat. You can stay here for a deep breath in, deep breath out, and we'll move into the left side now. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, stepping left foot through to left thumb, dropping the right knee. Inhale, lifting the arms up overhead, steeple grip, open the chest. Exhale, dropping the hands to frame that foot, lifting the hips up and back, finding our half splits. Deep breath in. Exhale, bending into left knee, planting that right hand, tucking right toes, lifting right knee. We'll inhale, lift that left arm up overhead. Exhale, coming onto the edge of both feet as you drop the hips, drop the hand back, gaze out over the left hand. Deep breath in. Exhale, spinning back to the center. We'll come to twist the long ways of the mat, finding Skandasana on the left side. Deep breath in. Exhale, planting the hands, lifting the hips, finding our wide-legged forward fold. Make your way to the top of the mat. You can step your feet into that warrior two position, and then next inhale, lift your arms into our warrior two. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift that right arm up and overhead to find a reverse warrior. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, coming back down to our plank and taking the vinyasa of your choice. We'll all meet in downward dog. Now we're at the back of our mat once again. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, stepping left foot up, dropping the right knee. Inhale, lifting the arms, Anjaneyasana, steeple grip with the fingers. Exhale, planting the hands, finding that half splits. Inhale, coming forward, planting the right hand, lifting left knee, opening left arm. Exhale, coming onto the knife edge of both feet, dropping the hips, left arm out towards the back. Inhale, coming back through, finding Skandasana on the left side. Right toes lifting up, hands can stay planted or lifted. Deep breath in. Exhale, making your way into wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, moving your way back to the top of the mat. Plant your hands, step it back, taking a vinyasa of your choice or skipping it and finding child's pose. Wherever you're at, we'll all meet in a nice, well-deserved child's pose. We'll take 3 more deep breaths here. When you're ready, you can slowly and gently lift yourself up into a sitting position. And we'll find a little cool down. So keep the right leg extended, left foot pressing to the inside of that right thigh. And we'll start by taking the left hand and spinning it around the back. Maybe the top of your hand is just resting on your low back, or maybe you can reach for that right thigh. And then start to reach. So at the same time that we're opening up the chest, we're reaching that right arm towards the right foot
And maybe you just stay with the right hand grasping the right ankle, or maybe in time you can work to grasp the inside edge of that right foot. So wherever you're at, see if you can find a little more opening in the chest and a little more opening in that left side body. Gaze can move up towards the left side of the room. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale, we will release. And now, sort of same idea, but more of a forward fold. We'll reach forward. So right hand still reaches towards the inside of the left leg. And now, or the right foot. And see if you can reach the left hand to the outside of that right foot. And if you can't reach the foot, that's okay. You can just reach for the outside of wherever your hands land on the leg. Wherever you're at, take an inhale, find a flat back. And then exhale, release the weight of the head. Breathing deep. And next exhale, we will release, coming back up, taking it to the other side. So left leg extends, right foot on the inside of that left leg, swimming right hand to the back body. Maybe you can reach for, even if you just grab a hold of your pants, that's great. That kind of brings that more open. And then starting to lean to the side, opening up that right side body, and then either with your palm facing your left foot, or if you can, twisting that hand and reaching with the pinky of the left hand on top. I know that might be kind of confusing, but it kind of brings a different sort of openness to the chest. So if you get what I'm saying, great. If not, that's okay. Inhaling, open the chest, gaze out over that right shoulder. Feeling a nice opening in the chest and the right side body. One more deep breath in. And exhale, release. Keeping left hand where it is. Now, pinky is on top here. And then reaching that right hand to the outside of left foot. We'll inhale, find a flat back. And exhale, release the weight of your head, shoulders relaxing away from ears. We'll take just one more deep breath in here. And then on your exhale, slowly lifting back up and turning to the long ways on your mat. If you're not already there, meet me on your back. So slowly lower yourself all the way down onto your back, hugging your knees in towards your chest, finding a little release of the low back, rocking side to side, maybe taking circles with the knees one way and then the other way. And lifting the legs up to the sky, grabbing a hold of the outside of the feet, letting the knees bend nice and deep, finding this happy baby. Again, feel free to rock a little side to side if it feels good. You can extend one leg and then the other leg. Take any last little wiggles or movement that you feel you need to round out this nice short practice. And then when you're ready, Extending your legs out long, letting the feet splay open, taking up space with your arms, snuggling the shoulders under the chest. And we will come into this yummy, resting, integrating Shavasana. If you want even longer in this pose, feel free to pause the video now. If you're ready to get moving and get going with your day, gently bring some movement back into your hands and feet. Gently rock your head side to side. And slowly make your way up into a sitting position. Hands to touch at your chest. Your gaze can be closed or eyes soft. Eyes closed or gaze soft. I'm in my little yoga bliss bubble. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me today, and I hope you're able to move through your day with a little more freedom, a little more relaxation, and a little more peace. Namaste.